To become a Grand Slam champion and win Roland-Garros was a dream come true. It was something I will never forget. My first success actually came here in Paris, so I always had very special connection, and then to leave the trophy in Philippe Chatrier and win the Grand Slam was really unforgettable moment.
Vainqueur des internationaux de France 2008, elle remporte son premier tournoi en Grand Chelem, deviendra lundi au classement mondial numéro 1 mondial du tennis féminin, Ana Ivanovic, Serbie.
I do remember watching Monica Seles because she was my idol, and I did see some of her matches, but like I said, in Yugoslavia at that time tennis was not very popular sport, so it was not that easy even to get it on TV. So I haven't seen much of the, let's say, history of the sport, but I did see some of the beautiful matches of, especially Monica Seles, because she came from Serbia, so Yugoslavia, so they played more of her matches. My first Roland-Garros in 2005 was very, very special, and I will not forget it for many reasons. It was the first quarterfinal in a Grand Slam that I reached, and I played against Amélie Mauresmo, and she was, tournament favorite, crowd favorite. We played in Philippe Chatrier, and we played a really long 3-set match, and I remember the whole stadium was doing waves, and it was very emotional. It was the first time I played a match in such an atmosphere. To manage to win was very, very special. Like I told you, many of my best memories come from Paris. 2007 was my first Grand Slam final, and of course playing Justine. She always played super well on a clay, and I remember that match so much. It helped me a lot for the next finals. I started the match super well. I broke, I think, the first game. And I was serving, and then all of a sudden I could feel the whole stadium and the whole energy, and I just froze. I completely, like, the nerves got completely better of me, because it was just this moment that I realized where I am and what's going on and so on. So then I lost fairly easily that match, but it was a really great experience, and something I will always carry with me. Before the start of the Roland-Garros in 2008, I did feel confident. I did feel much more mature. I already had 2 finals, Grand Slam finals behind me, so I really felt in good form. I was playing well. I had few things that I really tried to follow up as routines before every match. I did listen, I remember, to Pink song before every match, and while always trying to use like the same shower, you know, and all this. I think as the tournament progresses, you become more and more superstitious. It was really important and difficult match in the semi-final against Jankovic because we both come from Serbia, and we were, I think, I'm not sure if then, but at one point we were ranked #1 and #2 in the world, so this was huge for our country, and she was a very tough opponent to play always. I remember it was super hard over 3 sets, I think 6-4 in the third for me, but it was very up and down. It really could have gone either way, but I also enjoyed playing her, and it was because I could really work on my game plan. She was such a good mover always, so I could really build the points.
Ana Ivanovic, devant sa 1. 6-4, 6-3, 6-4.
My nerves in the morning before the final in 2008 was definitely more real than the year before, so I was a little bit more aware of what I can expect, and I really pay the most attention on that part, you know, of like my game plan and mentality going into the match.
En finale ici l'an passé, numéro 2 mondial, la Serbe Ana Ivanovic.
I remember I really just was super focused on my game plan, you know, like sticking to it and not being, you know, distracted or think about the occasion, but just really focus on that, and I'm happy it worked. To be honest, I remember very little from that match, 2008 final. I do remember vividly the last point. Like this, I remember completely, like my backhand down the line, kind of short miss hit, and then she missed it. She couldn't get to it.
Deuxième match, Mademoiselle Ivanovic, 2 manches à 0, 6-4, 6-3.
Yeah, so this moment I remember, and when I won and, you know, going to stands to my family, this I remember very much. Anything before that, not really. When Justine handed me the trophy, it was very special. It was kind of like a full circle, you know, that I played her in the final the year before, and then she was there to hand me the trophy, so it was also an honor. So when I won the title in 2008, I had a bet with my team and my brother that if I win, they would wear my dress and run around Arc de Triomphe. So they tried to do that, but the police stopped them. So I still have a picture of them in my dress and me with them in front of Arc de Triomphe. So that was the bet. I think Novak won 2008 Australian Open, and I made the final that year in Australia. So it was, I think, the first Grand Slam title for any Serbian player. So of course we were inspiring each other, and I think at that time we had so many players in the top, and we all kind of pushed each other, you know, to be better and to inspire, which I think it's great. I think if you think about, you know, becoming #1 and winning Roland-Garros in basically same few days or a week, the most proud I am actually of the work that led me to it, because I think that's just the execution of all the hard work and all the mental work that you've done before, and it's kind of a reward for all that and for all the years of dedication.